I'm so happy with the Ravens because we no longer have to have conversations about wide receivers every single year. Because at the top of the depth chart, you have guys like Zay Flowers and Rashad Bateman, guys they drafted in the first round in the respective years, and the Ravens have proven that they can develop good quality wide receivers, and they've proven that with Flowers and Bateman. And then, of course, you have the veteran, which they always love doing, in D Hop. I know people say he's washed because he's a bit older, but it's still DeAndre Hopkins in my eyes. So whether he was 25, 35, 31, however, he's still a good wide receiver at the end of the day. So who cares? Then you have guys like Tez Walker, Tylan Wallace, the rookie LeJounte Wester. As you see here, Malik Cunningham, Keith Kirkwood, Dayton Wade, Anthony Miller, and so on. Obviously, on top of all the tight ends they have, the receiving corps for the Ravens is probably, on paper, better than we've seen since Lamar got drafted in 2018. And not that long ago, this is what the wide receiver room was looking like. Sure, Greg Roman didn't help because his offense wasn't really built to have a good quality passing game a part of it, but this was kind of rough. I'm not gonna lie. No offense to these guys though. That's not what I'm trying to say to be mean, but it just wasn't a good wide receiver room. And then of course you have this image that always gets passed around anytime the Ravens wide receivers get mentioned in some capacity. It's like, yes, this is part of what the Ravens wide receivers look like, and no, it didn't work out that well. And also, this is part of what it looked like as well at one point. And the Ravens have struggled for so long to get good quality wide receivers, not to their fault. Sometimes guys just don't work out. It's just a part of the game. But seeing rooms like this, to then seeing the depth chart look like this, I can't be anything else but excited because they're all super good wide receivers. They fit this offense incredibly well. And also, it's a young, but not too young, but also not too old room. They don't have tons of guys who are veterans or guys who are quote unquote washed. They also don't have guys that are just incredibly young and rookies that don't have experience in the NFL. It's a balance of everything. And obviously, with how the running game is, just makes the receiving core that much better, and everything just flows in this offense. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see guys like Zay Flowers and Rashad Bateman both get 1,000-yard seasons this year. Kind of a hot take, but it's kind of how I'm feeling. Either way, this wide receiver room is really good on paper. I love it. I'm a big fan of what EDC has done for this wide receiver room, and I'm just excited for the season. I cannot wait to see what these guys produce this year.